Alrighty, guys, what's going on? Corbin with Corbin's Cornhole Reviews back again for another episode. And today we are out at Great Shots. This place is amazing. If you're anywhere near Southeast Michigan, you need to come check them out when they open. They're still under construction right now. They're getting some stuff put together, and they were nice enough to let me record here today. So it's a great spot. You can see all the boards are set up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there, 4 there. So we got 11 boards right now. I think they can squeeze in 1 or 2 more if they need to. But they're going to have cornhole tournaments. They're going to have like cornhole memberships. So you pay a certain fee every month and you can come play basically whenever you want. Or they're going to have the lanes open. You can just come rent a lane if you're not a member. They have a ping pong room over there. They're going to have 4 ping pong tables. They got a full bar. Amazing place. It's going to be so good when it's open. Very, very excited about it. But it's awesome. I love this place. Designed by the players for the players, essentially. See all the carpet here? You got 27 feet with the AstroTurf. It's just awesome. But let's get into it. I do have a Patreon, patreon.com/Corbin's Cornhole Reviews. Subscription based, you pay a certain amount per month, and then I give away bags, which is really cool because this is a giveaway bag. This is one of the Patreon bags that you guys had requested. Everyone was like 357 Gen 3. I wanted to see it. Okay, cool. So I went out and purchased it with Patreon funds, and now I'm going to give it away after this review is posted. So really nice setup there. And then also this video is sponsored by Black Sheep Baggers. So blacksheepbaggers.com, use code Corbin5 for 5% off of anything on their website. Awesome group of guys. You know that. Their bags are amazing. Their boards are amazing. I love all their apparel. I have almost everything they offer. And their customer service is out of this world. So pretty top notch there. But let's get into the 357. You guys have seen them. I've done them. And there's no doubt that you've seen them at a tournament. No doubt in my mind. It's probably Killshots' most popular bag. I think the P90 is starting to creep up on that as one of their most popular, but 357 is just a Killshot staple, and you see we are throwing on Killshot's boards as well. So kind of funny how that works out on some videos. Oh, excuse me. But the 357 is just a staple, guys. If you've been around the cornhole world for any amount of time, you've seen them. They play really well. I really like them. I typically have a set somewhere, whether it's at the house, in my bag, whatever it is. They're just a staple. So let's get into it. Price, we got $100 plus shipping from their website. You can find them much cheaper on the Facebook group, Secondary Market. Maybe not the Gen 3s. The Gen 2s are going to be a little cheaper. The Gen 3s, you might get them for 80, 90 shipped, something like that from somebody that used them. It just depends. Break-in method. On these, I did my typical wrinkle guard wash. I've done a ton of different stuff for 357s, and I still can't decide what I prefer, honestly. But I did wrinkle guard wash with detergent and towels, tumbled them for a while. I've thrown them for a while. They're still not totally there. That slow side does take a little while to break in. It's almost carpet-esque in that sense, where it does take a long time to get it feeling how you want it to. And these aren't quite there, but they're still playable. I'd play them in a tournament without much of an issue. We have speeds. So slow side is a 5, fast side is an 8. This low side will grab humidity, and it will slow down quite a bit when it gets humid out. But that's kind of cool because it'll lend it to do cuts, flops, stuff like that. Fast side, essentially not affected by anything. This fast side is speedy, it goes. On these boards, it's going to be stupid because these boards are playing pretty quick right now, so we'll see how that goes. But 3Fs, we got fill, feel, and flop. The fill on the Gen 3 is the huge difference. So Gen 2 and Gen 1 even had kind of a chunkier, bigger fill. Wasn't the greatest feeling in the hand, but it played well. This feels a lot better. This is so similar to the P90 fill. It's that smaller disc. It just feels awesome. It's not crunchy. It's pretty soft. It feels nice, and it lets the bag get fairly floppy. Overall, template's nice. Corners are good. Seams are good. Edges are good. Closing stitch, really good. Austin does good stuff with Killshots here, so nothing to complain about there. And then flop, this is nothing compared to what a 357 can do. I'll tell you that right now. And that's just because that slow side is not quite torn up yet. That's not really that floppy for 357. If you guys have seen them, they can literally just taco on themselves when they're super beat up. This set isn't there, but I kind of wanted to let my patrons, whoever gets this set, get it there without, beating it up too bad. And playability, we're going to go blocks and pushes for the most part. Slither around and drop in on that fast side for sure. And when it gets sticky, flops, rolls, cuts, mostly cuts, stuff like that. So let's get into throwing a little bit, see if I can smack the front of the board pretty quickly here, which shouldn't be much of an issue. These boards are playing pretty quick. We'll say that for sure. Slow side, it shouldn't be an issue. Fast side probably will be an issue. I'm going to be launching them all over the place on the fast side. Get up. But this is a bag, I will say, that if you're not flat, is notorious for kicking on people. Trying to drag that one. That was a stupid shot. This bag is fairly notorious for kicking on people. And I'm going to try to airmail drag this because why not? I got it. How about that? Yeah, this bag it's pretty notorious for kicking. I've seen people throw a bag, and I mean it was kind of teardrop style. It was coming in a little high, and it just hit and launched, and that's going to be on a slower board. You're not going to have that issue on a quicker board, but this slow side does have its nuances, but for the most part, it's still rather hole friendly. If you throw a fairly flat bag, you won't have much of an issue. If you throw a not flat bag, you better know what side you're trying to hit. Basically, better either stick to that fast side or know how it's gonna cut and react. So they're still climbing nicely. That 5 is not stupid slow, but it's not really humid in here. It's a little cool, so they're gonna play actually really nicely. This is where I'd play a 357 a lot of the time actually. So let's go fast side here. I'm just gonna loft them, nice and soft. That's all you got to do. This fast side climbs. It cuts through bags. Look at that. That climbed all the way up the board. It cuts through bags. It pushes bags. That's a front board. It'll do what you want it to do, assuming that you can do it. I thought I was going to grab the side and wrap around and drop. But they're nice bags. There's really nothing surprising about a 357, okay? It's a staple in cornhole. It's especially a staple here in Michigan. I mean, seeing as Austin and Killshots are in Michigan here. I don't know why I went slow side there. It's just one of those bags that I see a lot. That'll grab. I see these things played all the time. And the Gen 3, I think, is really the best one so far. I really like the Gen 1 because it was a slightly smaller template and a little puffier. But then the Gen 2 came out, and the Gen 2, I mean, they looked way better. They were ACL Pro stamped. They get used a lot. And they weren't necessarily my favorite. I will say that. They were not my favorite variation of 357, just because of the fill. Trying to lay a block there. Fast side here. And I think they really fixed that with the Gen 3s here. Nice little push there. You like that? See if I can airmail clean over it and leave it there. Nope. Trampoline right over. That's okay. But this is my favorite 357 variation so far. And Killshots, they've really come a long way from what they used to be. A lot of people had issues with them, with their shipping, with all that stuff, taking forever to get bags. And now they are kind of just killing the game. Not going to lie. I just ordered a set. I forget when it was. Actually, I ordered a set, and it just got delivered to my house today. I got the notification as I was sitting here throwing. I was like, sweet, Killshots. So they're killing it. I went fast side there. You see it's still a little quick, and I didn't really throw it that hard. Just trying to push here. There it is. Oh, let's hit a little right. Can I grab that bag? We're about to find out. I tried. I hit it. I didn't think there's any in that hole. Gotta go find this bag that I launched over here. Thing is mad gone. Found it. Would have taken one more to really get it. Let's do another down and back. I do enjoy throwing these bags, and I'm really hoping that whoever gets these, whichever patron gets these, really enjoys these as well. They're a good bag. They need just a touch more breaking in, and then they're going to be money. And they are U of M. U of M colors. I'm sure that's not going to matter to whoever gets them, because I doubt you're a U of M fan, but should slide right in. Boom. Airmail again. Ooh. Just hit that left side. Yeah, overall solid bag, guys. If you're watching this, you probably know how 357s are. what they do, how they act, and the Gen 3 is basically just a new fill. They look good. I like them. They play nicely. It's gonna be right. Yeah. There's no way for me to grab that. I'm not even gonna try. They're just friendly. There's nothing really bad to say about this pack. Ooh. You guys want to see the push or a clean airmail over that? I'm gonna go push because clean airmail is a silly shot. I'm just gonna launch it. Let's go push. Try to use that bag. It'll be on your guys' left side, I believe. Try to use that bag there as a bumper and just kind of slide right up. Kind of like that. Bumper off, clean up the mess, drop them in. So that is the Killshots 357 Gen 3. Really nice bag. I like them quite a bit. You know, once they get really broken in, there's a ton of people that use them, ton of people that throw them, and I would have no issue throwing them whatsoever, honestly. So that is the short and sweet on the 357, guys. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your buddies, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.